All right, hello and welcome. We are totally getting into Pandora's Toybox here. Let's try a new faith that we're going to play against here. So I've never been against Mayan. Where we left off at the end of last episode, we said, hey, look, at the start of each day, Mayans gain 1 faith point for every wooden people, and they can transform trees into wooden people. So the idea was, this time, let's take the withered skill, which says generates withered at the location, which reduces soil quality, and I think that'll wither the plants. Also, we normally use Ares. I've used Poseidon before, but never in an episode, but Hades is completely new, so I have no idea how that will work out. There's lots of other choices here. I'm not too worried about them. Let's just jump in. As always, we're trying to make people happy, and we start with a world that has only our own followers and a ton of trees. So what we're going to do is start with leveling up.
Hestia always talks of hearth.
I pretty much always like to
when
go
the masses gather,
Zeus first.
the eternal fire of souls.
We'll do
naturally
golden
emerges.
baptism.
Is
We'll make sure
Hera
the rain
complaining
stays
again
good.
about my creating men?
Divine rain and
Should
creation.
Hestia
Ooh,
always
shoddy
talks of
creation.
hearth fire, I said.
The number of
masses
humans
gather,
is
the eternal
doubled, but
fire
the
of
chance of
souls
deformity is
naturally
30%
emerges.
higher. That's terrible,
Some
but
little order
awesome.
in this box.
And then this is 50%
Alright,
more.
I'll
Sure.
use this bit of
So
thunder
let's
to
see
let
how many
mortals know
people
who
that
is
does. We got
master.
2 like epic and legendary, or an epic and a legendary. Boom. That's a huge group. Holy. As always, we will divine rain, and then let's Daphne's Echo give everyone depression, like we always do at the start, followed by curing them of depression and making them faithful followers. So that's great. We can keep this place fertile, and then what I'm going to do is go and take the wither and start putting it in places where I'm not going to settle. So let's see what that does. Wither, wither, wither. It basically makes it sand? Oh, interesting. So maybe those will die out. Oh, so let's look here. So Hades, when you're not doing anything, at the start of every day, revive 10 believers who died accidentally. Here, extradite dying faithless heretics within a 10 range, increasing piety to this faith by 20 and granting you 10 faith points. So if people are dying and they don't belong to your faith, you can send them away. Dark Pact applies Underworld Pact to a heretic. When the buff ends, become near death and restore 3% of divine power to all gods. Become near death. Okay, so somebody gets the Dark Pact from us and we get power from it. Interesting. Resurrection. Revives the followers of this faith who have died within 16 hours to the target location. Increase their lifespan by 1. So if there's lots of people dying, that does well. Interesting. So I could almost like lightning storm my own people, but for now, I don't need any of those things. Let's keep going kind of economic.
The dead is boring.
Golden
The
Rain
new
being
ones
cheaper.
are truly fascinating.
Just that's fine. We have lots of level ups. My
little
God.
order in this box.
Thunderclap in
Alright,
case I need it.
I'll use this bit of thunder.
So yeah,
to
so
let
what I want to
mortals
keep doing
know who
is
is
withering
master.
locations and spawning more of my settlement in places where that makes sense. There shouldn't be a housing crisis this time, but you know, we'll start a new civilization over here. I don't know that more rain matters. The fertility is already very high in the tropical forest, but they will appreciate the rain nonetheless. Yeah, the 40-second cooldown. And yeah, a lot of the trees did die. They're taking damage from the lack of fertility. So again, there's a lot of forest for my people to cut down. I don't know how good they are going to be at it. But, I mean, they are spread out quite wide here. And I think at this point we can kind of speed up the game. There isn't too much happening.
Stop staring at the box. Get some sun.
When Air Rain hits
It's
both
good for the
believers and
mood.
heretics, there's a 30% chance to reset the cooldown. Okay, sure. It's a legendary, so we'll try it. Yeah, I'm so used to just doing rain all the time, but I'm realizing for this map, destroying fertility is potentially amazing. Again, we don't actually know, but sure does feel that way. Is there a spot for 3 people? There is. So there we go. And they actually are believers now, which is interesting, because they witnessed the rain earlier, and then they witnessed that. You know, we should give you guys more people. Do this, and we have 45. We can do the Daphne Oracle light combo.
The scent of laurel leaves always floats in this
+1
box.
to the light buff.
I can smell it.
And again, if you're not my faith, then I'm destroying the fertility. Seems reasonable. Lots of people down here to see my divine providence, so that's great. And honestly, I don't know how long this scenario is going to go. It's not that many faith points to win. It's probably just an introductory scenario. So, I always do irrigation for some reason, but it just feels right. Look at all that faith. Okay, next time I have 10 divine power. There's so many, like, non-believers in this area. We're going to hit them with the Daphne, and then we're going to cure the depression. Love it. Again, I don't really know what to do
staring
with
at the box.
Hades for
Get
now.
some sun. It's good for the mood.
I'll just make the arrow rain good. I don't know. Are they going to send... They're going to start creating wooden people out of trees, it says. But where are they going to do that? Like, Argos got so big so fast, and they're not shy on resources. Lesbos got formed next. Putting people in this area, show them the rain. I wonder if this one formed faster because we gave them the Daphne stuff. I don't know why that would matter, but sure is what it did. Oh, there's a little bit of a tree island over here as well that we can destroy. Wooden people. So it just happened everywhere? Holy, okay, okay, whoa, 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 what? What the heck? That is not at all. I mean, it's good that I killed so many trees in so many places, but holy. We should,
It's strange. These little lives are always so enamored with sunlight.
I wanted to upgrade other things, but I don't know. Damage 10 unbelievers in Argos. Boom. It's enough to kill them outright. Let's see. When followers serve as commander, and we'll just take other religions don't need to multiply as fast. The Daphne stuff. I don't mind if some people are depressed right now. That might be fine. Because it should create a lot of believers. Even if I don't have the skill points to cleanse them of the depression. Okay. And I don't know, like, does it say somewhere that this is a wooden person? You. Soulless woodfolk. Lifespan plus 10 and food consumption. Unable to pray. Wow. You know, I should have done this. Set these people away with my death god. Altar? So we need to keep killing wooden people. That's why I thought so many of them would turn to my faith, but that's not how that works, apparently. So a bunch of you die, and then I send you to the afterlife. That's kind of interesting. They give me so many targets, right?
The noise of life will eventually subside, while the tranquility of death is the eternal order.
You know, I don't know that there is a heretic, though, right? Oh, resurrection. Where do I want to resurrect? Here. Believers. Yo, that's kind of cool. And again, to heretics, but there are no heretics because these people can't believe in a false god because they're soulless, made of wood. And then ghost extradition. I don't know that I need to keep doing ghost extradition, but it feels right. Feels right. The resurrection was very cool. I'm glad I killed so many trees at the start. What a mess that was. And Mayans are getting faith at the start every day based on the number of baddies. Look at this. We don't like that. I do have huge civilizations though, but again, what's the point if let's do this and send the people to the Shadow Realm. I guess I should have done that one first.
Every soul has a taste. Some like ashes.
More
some like
ghost
metal.
extraction. That seems to be the one I'm doing the most. And again, there was a spot with 16. Didn't I see that? Yeah. Boom. I don't know that that's like doing that much for me. It's just getting me some piety and some faith, I guess. Which, I mean, as a god, those are the things that I should be interested in, but where's the, like, biggest clusters? It's hard to get more than, like, 10 or 12 in, like, in a zone. I wish this arrow thing was bigger. Some, that said 15, but 4 of them were my own people, right? And then, you know, let's create, no, we have to just keep killing. Right now, it's all about killing the first generation of wood people. So even though I could create life, that doesn't really seem to be important. Why are they building in the, like, over here? It's crazy. It's like, it's a desert, bro. And where are they getting the wood to make all these? Did the wood people... Uh-oh. This is, like, the first scenario where I feel actually, like, under pressure. Dun 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 dun. In terms of needing to get on them. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a scenario with Jesus, and I was like, okay, Jesus is a spooky guy doing his preaching and all that. Do they like being in here for some reason? This is a huge cluster, lucky us. And people saw those deaths, and they're feeling great about it. Boom. I mean, we're actually closing right in on the faith, too, despite the fact that we're spending most of our time with the lightning. So these guys up here, just all bing, 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 bong. Lots to love, lots to love. Yeah, usually you can find them clustered around the fields, doing the farming stuff. I'm a benevolent god. I murder my own people. I feel like here just getting 50% research speed is actually better than me doing any more withering and watering. Again, though, it's another nighttime, which means the Mayans are going to go into their next, like, prey cycle. They're halfway to making me not get a 3-star on the scenario, which would be a bit of a travesty. I don't know that their kids do anything. It's not too bad. Also, though, I don't know. Maybe there's going to be another soulless woodfolk thing that happens. Transform trees into wooden people. I didn't realize this would be the whole board. Like, that's crazy. And for the record, I watered here, and the people did convert it into resources, so that was cool. You know, I might even just want to go for, like, a Daphne play here to really close out the scenario. It probably would give me what I need. How much is this? 30? That's so expensive.
Epimetheus.
What is this?
The humans you created have lives as fleeting as sand.
Its faith. Soul revival. But wait, what was that one for? that just his passive? So, no, it's part of the ghost extradition. Okay. So then, again, I have it here. I can probably get some of these guys. And then, like, 12, 14... Boom. And some of them will be resurrected as my followers, I guess? What did it say? Am I crazy? 50% chance they will be... Oh, if they converted to my faith, there's a 50% chance they'd be revived. But we don't actually do that. Oh, no. Okay, where do we have the most believers? Because what I need to do is, like, spawn some people and hit them with the old Daphne. And that should get us, like, closer and closer to finale. If they spend some time depressed, it's not the end of the world. Well, for me, it will feel that way. Boom. Yeah, they're closing in. We should be okay. I mean, come on. We do this. And there's just so many of them, right? Here, take some water. And then I will take the dead away. What's not to love, guys? Come on. There's a bunch more people around here. Love it. And again, send away the dead. They're closing in on this thing, but I'm closing in on the scenario. That's theirs? Ugh. I mean, I saw a lot of it coming from over here. If only this arrow ability had a wider area of effect. And honestly, I haven't gotten that many, like, missions from my civilizations. I guess they're inactive because they're so flooded with other faiths. Right? No faith is dominant, no faith is dominant. No faith is so dominant. Holy smokers. And this one is, like, dying out, too. I don't know what happened. I mean, it's interesting, though, to see, like, what happens when so many humans get put on the map. They really do, like, just take it over. So here, people died, and they did. There's 2 of my people here are dead, and I could save them because they could be revived because they've changed since dying. But it didn't. On either. So I lost 2 50-50. Which is fine. Oh god. They're closing in so fast and we're closing in as well. Oh my god. Drop some humans. There it is. Holy. I mean, that was close. That was really close. And that unlocks more faith crystals and elite follower. Unlock supply. Elite follower. I mean, this is a really short scenario. I mean, damn. That was like... It was like a blitz, you know? They were going to kill me or I was going to kill them. So the new scenario, you can go look at it in the Faith Forge here. Elite Follower. 120-second cooldown. Crazy. 30 divine points. Transports 15 elite followers from other planes to this location. If the designated location is within a nation's territory, they will join that nation directly. Interesting. You could actually run out of followers if you didn't have, like, a huge pool. You know, let's say you use that in a scenario and they kept dying in a war with the mummies or whatever. You know, sure, any survivors in that next scenario, you could then call to the next one, like a horde. But eventually you'll kind of drain out your scenarios because you're not going back to rebuild them. Which is interesting. I guess you just play more scenarios. This is an interesting idea. It's like, because it creates 15 people guaranteed as well, right? I'm just not sure. It's interesting. Now, look at this. Era 2 for Maya. 3 Mayan faith for every tree person within a Mayan nation territory. I don't think that's what it said this time. For every wooden people. For every tree within Mayan nation's territory. So here I can wither. It's the tree, not tree people. Mayan believers in the rainforest gain 1 stack of vigor and resource point growth speed. So they will grow more trees in fertile land. They'll get migrations, they'll get meteor showers, summon 2 rainforest ritual circles. So it's like the desert ones, but making rainforest. That's interesting. So I think Wither's going to be awesome on a map like this. And for the record, that was a 500 by like 400 map. The next one's like an 800 by 500 map. So this one should be twice as big. So it won't be a short scenario. But yeah, interesting run. Interesting little Mayan mechanic with these soulless wood folks. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.